What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Gobbler Effect, season number 2, episode number 13 here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. My name is Chris Pierce, joined alongside head coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies, Joey Mullen, live inside the locker room as we get ready for a big weekend ahead. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the North Carolina Tar Heels in Charlotte at Truist Field. Coach, how excited are you for this game?
Pretty pumped. We've had a good week of work so far. Another good skate tomorrow and head on down to Charlotte. The boys seem ready, so it should be fun.
Yeah, this is your guys' first ever time outdoors in program history. What does a game like this mean to your program?
I think it means a lot. I mean, a lot of notoriety. Game being on ESPN is also huge. I know a lot of my family from around the country are going to be watching it. I actually talked to quite a few recruits that are going to be watching it, so it puts us on the map in a good way. So hopefully we have a good showing.
Yeah, you guys are going to play in Charlotte. You guys are prepping all week. Got practice starting on Monday. Tuesday, you had an off day yesterday. And you got today and tomorrow. What have you seen from these guys coming back from break?
A little rusty, but that's why we scheduled 4 practices this week. Having 3.5 weeks off takes a toll on anybody. Just hopefully we come out ready, prepared, intense, focused. I mean, it's a real game. It's not just an exhibition.
Yeah, you guys face North Carolina Tar Heels, who have had your number in the past couple of seasons, though you guys are riding a high momentum, a historic season so far. How do you plan on coming into this game against a good Tar Heel team and continuing that momentum that you've been building so far this season?
I think the biggest thing for us this year is not chasing the game. So scoring early is always beneficial. It's really helped us out this year. I don't know that we've lost one game when scoring first. So keep that on, play our game, stay out of the box, just simple things like that.
Yeah, I know you just mentioned playing your game, but does the preparation process change at all for a game like this?
We haven't. We're treating it just like any other game. The environment will be different, but I think after first few shifts, you'll settle in, and it's just a normal hockey game after that, just in a different spot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got the outdoor game. You got some players on your team who've had experience playing outdoors, but many of these guys have not. What makes this team built for outdoor games?
We're highly skilled. I think it's a young group. They're pretty fun and jovial, so I think they'll soak it in, and then by the time you're halfway through the first period, you're not going to realize you're really playing outdoors anymore. It's going to be business as usual. Get pucks deep, grind it out, and let's put them in the net.
Yeah, you have a really good leadership group with, Gavin Meduzzi, Matt Tulo, Don Fantozzi, Taylor Lannigan, all leading the locker room. How does that translate onto the ice? And in a game like this, how do you make sure these guys stay composed and don't let the energy get the best of them?
I think they've done that all year. I mean, we played a few big games already this year. I don't have to say a whole lot most of the time. They kind of handle it themselves, so it's been nice. They've taken ownership of this group, and it's really shown on the ice and off the ice, really.
As I mentioned, the experience is also a factor. UNC has had experience playing in a game like this. What are you expecting from them coming into this game?
I think they'll be ready. They'll be hungry, probably looking for a big win. I mean, being ranked number 11, they're in one of those kind of close to out-of-regional spots, so they need a lot of big wins this semester, and us coming in at 4 would definitely be a resume builder for them. So can't take it lightly. Got to come in, play our game, take them 100% serious. I mean, they're a good team. They've been to regionals the last few years for a reason, so they still got a lot of that core there. They're going to be a well-coached team. So we just come prepared, ready to go, and see what happens.
Yeah, this is your first out of 3 straight games against the Tar Heels. Against opponents like that where you play them 3 straight times, how do you make sure that with each time you play them that you're having something new up your sleeve and you're always keeping the opponent on their heels?
Don't know if it necessarily needs to be something new. You just come in and kind of try to impose your will and kind of say, hey, this is the way we play. If you want to play it this way, we can do that. And if we'll adjust when we need to. I think we've made a few adjustments this week in practice, give some different looks. Other than that, I mean, 3 games in a short amount of time, there's not a whole lot you can really change in a couple practices during a week. So you just come out and play your game, and hopefully it's the right one.
Yeah. On a personal note, what does this weekend mean to you?
I think it'll be fun. I'm going to have my kids and my family. My dad's coming. A lot of friends coming down. It'll be a cool experience for them. I never got to play in one or coach in one until this weekend, so it'll be interesting and it'll be fun. Hopefully, it's a good experience for everybody there too. That's the main goal.
Yeah, last question, putting it all together, wrapping it up. What is it going to take for the Virginia Tech Hokies to take home a victory against the North Carolina Tar Heels on Saturday night?
I would say the biggest thing is going to be discipline. They got a really good power play. You can't play a man down against this team. They've shown that over the past few years. They got some really high-end scorers. They added some high-end scorers this year. So if we stay out of the box, play our game, I think we'll be a tough team to play against.
Well, we'll see what happens Saturday night. Folks, you can tune in on ESPN Plus. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the North Carolina Tar Heels at Truist Field in Charlotte, outdoors on this Saturday. But before that, on Saturday afternoon, we'll have a live episode of the Gobbler Effect here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. Can't wait for that. Coach, good luck. That'll do it for episode number 13 of season number 2, sponsored by the Beach House Bar and Grill. We'll see you guys next time. Go Hokies.